Welcome to another Runner Burrows Nerdsville block of fun. And the emphasis on this video is fun. And it is mixing food with Pokemon. Yep, you know that big beautiful ball where you can have them all in there. I've decided on on 20 particular food items said if there were a it said in a Pokemon like voice. Let us get to the first one, shall we? Big omelets! It is bacon bits. It said in a very deep-throated voice, Pokemon. Reason why for it? It just sounded beefy and just sounded like one of those, like a Gyarados or a Charizard type. Let's move on to number 2. Sandwich. Which is sandwich. The reason why I chose to say sandwich in the style of Charizard, not Charizard, Charmander, I mean, like Charmander, sandwich sound, because it just has that softer sounding ring to it as I've practiced it. This is number 3, Chivito, which is a Chivito. And the reason why I chose to say that in a speedy one, like a Raichu, like a speeded up Raichu sound, Chivito. Like start off with a bit of a growth, then speed. It just sounded, for me, it sounded good in my ear. You can say, you can think of it as something else. This is number 4. Antipasto, which is Antipasto. And the reason why I did it like in an Alakazam or Abracadabra sort of voice, because it's just had that magical, if you read it, it's like anti-pesto, it's like antipasta, and that's the reason why it sounded a bit magical in my ear. I'll be saying this this 5th one in 2 ways, because it both sounds, or it actually rings well in my ear. Buffalo wing and buffalo wing, which is buffalo wing 1, which is a mixture of Alakazam, Abra, with a bit of like Geodude mixture. For me, it's like buffalo wing. You know, when you see a buffalo wing, it's like bit beefy, bit muscular, and sound like, if you just read it, it sounds a bit masculine in that. But also, wing is like a gentle thing, like wing of a swan or wing of a dove. It sounds angelic and sounds a bit like a like a chancy Charmandery, so that's the reason why I said it in two ways. This one, this one I'll be a bit more thrusting with it was this sixth one. Canapé! Oh, which is Canapé. The reason why I did like can, then ate, then pay. It's, what's that say? Can, ate, pay in that bit of a prime-ape, or that, that primate Charmeleon attitude, because it just has that sort of attitude towards it, you know. You have that. You start off saying it with big brassness, then you have to act a bit cool, you know. Canapé. You go with the primate hardness, then you work with the coolness of the Charmeleon. This next one, number 7 on the list, is Caviar. Caviar. The reason it is caviar. Honestly, it is straight up Russian fish eggs. The reason why I chose like a slow pokey voice, like caviar. It's like a snob. It sounds snobby, and just to have like that slow bro, that slow poke. Like, so bro, so poke. It just sounds like it's snobby, you know. Caviar. If you think of it in that nature. We're up to number 8. Hummus. Hummus. The reason why I said this, it's a hummus. The reason why I said like a bit, it's like a cross between like the start of it, like the Abra Alakazam, Kadabra voice. Then you mix in with a bit of Ekans at the end, like Hummus, because it just has that thrust. It has that first. It has a thrust, and it has a smooth finish afterwards. Let's move on down to number 9 on the list. Sorry, which is Meze. The reason I said Meze in that with the attitude of thinking of like a bell sprout. As I said, bell sprout. Bell sprout. Gloom. Sorry. Sorry. A bit of a stuffed up nose. I want to try to get the thing. Like Meze. There's several ways you can think of it, but most of it you have to be a bit more. Because like asking, trying to get approval, then you go down to like a coolness factor, which I find for a gloom. Like gloom, then you mix it, then you get down with a bit of a slow broy, slow pokey type of voice. Yeah. No, excuse me. Now let's get to I think, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get to the 10th one on the list. Samosa! Which is samosa in a Indian dish. Actually, it's an Indian tapa or light meal. You know, it's a samosa. You can say like high with a bit of like, you know, the Kadabra and Alakazam thing. It's like so. Then you with the whole slow back thing. Samosa. Or you can just do straight up Samosa. Like a wave, like a slow poke or a slow bro, you know, wading in the waves, you know, of an ocean or a water area. Let's just work on down to number 11. No, 11. Yeah, 11. Sushi! Sushi! The reason why I did it bit like a butterfree Pikachu-y sort. Actually, I thought of doing like a whole string of like, it says for me if you say it sushi with like that, like it sounds a bit like abra. So it sounds more like Kadabra, Akazam, Geodude, Onyx sort of thing, like the boom boom sushi. But I thought, you know, just to lighten it, just do like the butterfree Pikachu. Sushi. Like Pika, like Choo from Pika, and like do like the whole butterfree free at the end. This next one, which is number 12, is Aero. Yes, I went to Haunter on that one. Not Haunter, Ghastly on that one, because it just has that light, airy feel, and and if it's pitch black out, and you say that, you can freak out a lot of people just by saying Aero. And you will hear a couple of young ladies scream in sheer fright. Next one, Bounty. Actually, I might just skip the next two and just keep on. Let's do it like an 18 one, but still, Bounty. Again with like more of a Ghastly and Haunter and Gengar style, because it just has that. This has that twinge about it for me properly. God, like, let me see. Aero evolves into a Bounty. It just sounds correct. Oh, the next two are Chomp and Crunch, but I don't know why I put both of them down like there. I could easily do like a matcha, like Chomp for like Machamp type deal, and Crunch with a bit of a strong Raichu-y sound, but I'll just leave that to your imagination if you want to leave it. Well, I'll just continue on going with this next one. Flake. Yep, again with the whole Ghastly Haunter Gengar thing. Well, the simple reason is it says that like it has that light and fluffy, but yet it has that haunting quality to it too. to go down to the next one, which is it just sounds like a Pikachu in water. You have that high pitch, but then you got like that. And you just need that bit of that like that reverberation, you know. Which for me sounds cool. This one has been getting. This one has got to me some shock, and the reason why I'm making this video, and that is licorice, licorice. Which for me is a Pikachu cross Charmander style. You got Pika. You say it's like same. You say it's Pika, and orange, as in like in that Charmander-y sound. Oh boy, the stuff that Meze is killing me with this video, but I'll soldier on. The reason why I said that is because it just has that niceness to it. The next one, lollipop, lollipop. Yes, I have found a snubble a snubble voice to go with lollipop, because it just has that bit of that poshiness to it, with a bit of a British tone to it. Lollipop, lollipop, and finally, chopper chop, chopper chop, which is chopper chop or chop chops, plural. The reason why I said chopper chop in a judo fashion is because it just has that boom boom. It has like that, 1-2 punch combination to when you say it. Chopper chop, chopper chop. That's what it basically means. That's basically what you how you try and say it. And well, we have a bit of. Well, I thought it was going to be a bit longer this video, but the reason why, and this is what I'll be saying. The reason why I've decided to do something like this is because it just made me think. It just made me think, since I now own on DVD, and I've been watching various Pokemon, say like their particular species and that. It's just got me thinking on if we could most go towards food. And let me just say that it was fun making this video, and as you can see, like a bit more cheeky, bubbly in that. Instead of being like, you gotta watch where you buy things. You gotta look at the package. The packaging can't be right. Also being angry at the West because of how they screwed up anime and that. Which will be a later series. I will make mention, or even how cartoons have gotten increasingly stupid for the kids of today. Those are videos I'll be making those videos I'll be making in the future, but this is I could say this is episode 1. I won't know if I'll be making any more after this, but we'll see. So peace, and don't let your food run Pokemon wild on you. Peace again.